Hello friends, today we are going to discuss the difference between fraud and misrepresentation. What is a fraud and what is misrepresentation? We are going to state here. A false representation willfully made by a party to contract in order to mislead the other party and inducing him to enter into the contract is known as fraud. The suffering party who believed upon the statement, believing it to be the true and acted upon it, which became a cause of loss to the aggrieved party. Now the contract is voidable at the option of the aggrieved party, and he has the right to perform or terminate the contract. Now any damages suffered by the injured party can also be claimed, as well as he can sue the other party in court. For example, a purchased goods of rupees 5,000 from a shopkeeper B with the intention of not paying the money to B. This type of act amounts to fraud. Now, the second part is misrepresentation. A representation of a material fact made by a party to contract who believes it to be the true, the other party having faith on the said statement and entered into the contract and acted upon it, which later on turned out to be incorrect, is known as misrepresentation. Now, the contract is voidable at the opinion of the injured party, who has the right to avoid his performance if the aggrieved party takes it a normal cause or cause of court. Then the contract is not voidable. For example, A says to B to purchase his car, which is in a good condition. B purchased it in a good faith, but after a few days, the car did not work properly, and B has to suffer a loss to repair the car. So the act amounts to misrepresentation, as A believes that the car works properly, but it is not so. So now we are going to state the difference uh, with a few points. The first difference is fraud is a deliberate misstatement of a material fact, while misrepresentation is a bona fide representation of of a misstatement, believing it to be true, which turned out to be untrue. The second one, fraud is done to deceive the other party. Misrepresentation is not done to deceive the other party. As misrepresentation is a wrong statement given by someone without knowing the fact, but fraud is a knowing concept, knowingly done. So, fraud is defined in section 17. Misrepresentation is defined in section 18 of the Indian Contract Act 1872. In fraud, party making representation knows the truth. However, in misrepresentation, the party making representation does not know the truth. In fraud, aggrieved party can claim damages for any loss sustained. But in misrepresentation, there is no matter of any claim, because the work is done in good faith, but the second party, does not know about the truth. So that is why that is misrepresentation. But to gain the profit, the work done with somebody knowingly to cheat him, that is fraud. I think, friends, you must have understood the concept properly. If you have understood the concept, then please like it, subscribe it. Now we are going to meet with a new concept with great excitement shortly. So, friends,